small habits that can change your life automatically within less than a month, or just in general, continuously improving in your life, right? So, just to start with it, you need to automatically win your mornings. If you win your mornings, you win your afternoons, you win your evenings, and you win your day, right? So as soon as you wake up, I feel like what a lot of people do, they tend to just grab the phone, look what's happening, right? They automatically know like to grab the phone and just automatically be distracted, automatically have like this attention span to be distracted for a bit, right? And that frequently happens, right? Subconsciously, you just wake up, you grab your phone, just because you always do that, right? You always woke up doing that. Maybe you woke up, turn on the video games and stop playing video games, right? It's kind of like the same concept. But what I'm trying to say is that whenever you do that in the morning, you automatically wasting your time and you're distracting yourself literally at the start of the day. So if you distract yourself by the start of the day, what do you think your mindset is going to be throughout the whole day? What do you think? What do you think you're going to be doing after you use this in the morning? Obviously, you're just going to be attached to it so much that throughout the whole day, you're going to still be using it no matter what, right? So that's kind of like a habit that you should turn off on your routine, because automatically can just change everything, right? So starting off in the morning, do not grab your phone, right? If you were to grab your phone, it's only if someone is calling you or something that's emergency wise, right? But one thing that I would recommend y'all to do also is that if whenever you start your day, you want to make sure you listen into a good frequency music, right? What I mean is that waking up with such an excitement, such an amazing orchestra, such an amazing frequency music, and things that can help you up, build up yourself and your energy, is something that you can do, right? That doesn't mean just listen to songs that are not gonna bring you any productivity. Bring you songs that are not are really unproductive. Songs that just don't talk about anything, right? But things such as instrumentals, songs that personally that can bring your energy up and just hype up things, orchestras, just musical stuff that can automatically bring your energy up. That's something that you can do, right? So automatically you can at least have like this state of mind where your body's just focused. Okay, right now I'm focused, my energy is good. I have to focus on the things that I need to do. It's in the morning, I have to be productive, right? So so you have to make sure whatever you do in the morning follows up with what you do throughout the whole night. So what I'm saying is that if you're prioritizing on the habits in the morning, such as let's say for example you're taking care of yourself, your face, skincare, you're taking cold showers, you're visualizing, you're reading a book, you're going to the gym, you're eating healthy, you're eating fruits, you're drinking water, like all these things, all these habits need to follow up throughout the whole day. This thing can just be in one day. This thing can just be like just in the mornings. It has to follow up through the afternoons, to the evenings, into the night, right? If you do your skincare in the morning, do it at night as well, right? If you brush your teeth in the morning, brush your teeth in the night. If you visualize in the morning, visualize at night, right? And typically doesn't mean that everything has to be repetitive, but it comes to a sense where every standard in your habit, it comes with purpose, it comes with like consciousness, and it comes where just something that makes you grow, right? You're doing this for your own growth. You're not doing this just because of the productivity. No, you're doing this for yourself, right? And just also a thing that I want to declare is that whenever you do get out, right? Whenever you dress up, whenever you get out to go to work, to do something, right? Go for a walk. Make sure you dress up yourself really well, right? Make sure you're dressing up as you were to see like your crush celebrity. You were about to see the woman of your life. You were about to see someone important, someone that actually pays attention on how you dress professionally and just indicates on who you are as a person, right? And just that feeling, that's sort of like standard put into yourself now. Whenever you do get out, a lot of people are gonna like have the most outcome respect for you, and you're just gonna have a better concept when it comes into people, looking at you and the way they kind of visualize yourself, right? So after the mornings, obviously the day doesn't end there, right? You have to set yourself for some goals, either a spiritual one, a mental one, and a physical one. Spiritual one could be meditating, visualizing, journalism, right? And for the mental, it could be reading, it could be journalism, right? Reading books, looking at podcasts, like it could be anything, right? And physical wise, it could be just listening to music. No, physical wise, sorry. It could be just working out, going out for a run, doing shadow boxing, or anything. Either of these three things are the most productive things that you can do in order for you to develop yourself and be the best person you can be. Spiritual win, a mental win, and a physical win. Physical win, it could be anything attribute that regards to physical body. Mental win is the mindset, right? And then the spiritual is yourself, your whole identity. So you need to make sure everything has to take out of your time. Take your time to do these things. Take your time to prioritize them, right? And I know a lot of y'all, we are busy, right? We are busy. But the thing is, don't confuse being busy by being productive. Being busy is because you're being busy. You have stuff to do. Things that you're forced to do, right? In order for you to, keep living as well, right? But what I'm saying is by being productive is that you're aware of what you're doing. I'm doing this for my own health. I'm doing this for my own benefit. I'm doing this for my own love. I'm doing this for my own finances, right? I'm doing this to keep growing, right? So what I mean is that a lot of people will say, "Well, I'm just busy. Like I'm not gonna have time to do any stuff." No, you're not busy. You just haven't thought of your own schedule. You just haven't thought of like when is the exact time to put time into this. When is it a better time for me to do this unconsciously, right? Or just a time where you left off, and instead of you being on your phone, instead of you being doing this, doing that, you can be doing this, right? So just embrace everything, right? Embrace on the task, embrace on the feelings, embrace on the things that you can't do, right? And one of the things also, like clean it up. Clean it up on your room. Clean it up to stuff in your house. A clean room will clear up your mind, right? So you gotta make sure also, if you're so busy that you have a lot of stuff around you, but clean up. Clean up your own environment. A lot of people, you probably thinking like, wow, this is not important, but it is important, right? Because whatever whatever your eyes see, if your eyes see that the room is dirty, all the things are in the floor, you automatically gonna be so lazy. It's just gonna be like a reflection. Just what you see around you is just gonna be a reflection of how you're gonna think. So whenever you do see have a clean room, whenever you do see something that's really clean, not too messy, it's basically just giving you like a reflection of like, wow, man, like my room is clean. Like I really took time into this, right? And it's kind of like a reflection to yourself also. Like however clean your room is, however dirty your room is a reflection of you, right? And also, like during nighttime, like I was mentioning, follow up on your morning habits into the nighttime habits, right? And also, just why not? Why not have nights for yourself? Why not have date nights for yourself? Go out. Go out for a walk in downtown. Go out for a walk around your neighborhood. Just do something that you will be proud of, right? Go out there and buy yourself something that you will love, right? It could either be cologne, some shoes, some clothes. Just go out there and have time for yourself, right? And obviously, like when I'm talking about like certain habits, automatically it doesn't mean that every day you're gonna be at the best at it, right? We are humans overall. We have a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, a lot of evaluated situations that we can't control. So whenever it comes into you training your mindset, redirecting your own negative thoughts into positive, it's so important, right? So why is it so important for me to redirect my own thoughts? Why? Because now you can start focusing on the things that are making you think negatively, and then overcome that by thinking positively, right? Oh, today, man, I could have come early in the house, but I was stuck in traffic. Okay, but I'm grateful that I made it home with my own car that is already paid off and I'm still paying for, and my own car that's really well, right? So instead of whenever you were mad at traffic, instead of you constantly repeating on that same thing, because tomorrow you might be stuck in traffic as well, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be so mad that you're not even gonna be aware of what you're really mad at. You're just mad because it's taking time of your own life, right? But what I mean is that if you're looking in a better perspective, it's in a better view and in a better understanding for yourself, right? So you have to find ways to redirect those negative thoughts now into positive thoughts. So whenever it comes into you being out in traffic, you find a way to be in a much more appreciative state, in a much more grateful state, and instead of you thinking about the worst case scenario, right? And also, just a simple thing. Find a habit, find a thing that's always going to be unlocking your true talent, your true skills, and your true communication skills, right? You have to make sure these three categories are always developed and sharpened. Because if they're not sharpened, you're basically not developing on your own skills and your own self. Three things can basically be make you become a millionaire. With so much knowledge going around in YouTube and just in general everywhere in TikTok and social media, it's so much things that you can provide yourself out and input, right? And information wouldn't be a thing if you understand the teachings, but as long as you take decision on it, man. But yeah, so it's just kind of like small habits that you can now change your own reality within a month, right? At the end of the day, I don't know your schedule, and I don't know how you do your things. I don't know how you evaluate every day. But what I do know is that if you start implementing all these things, you're gonna become a different person. But yeah, man, it's been Fredo Saga. I'll leave the dimension expansion with some new game and it's input into the real world. Let's get it.